I don't know if you can mute all. So you guys, like I said, when Carol and Jen hopped on.
Their basic oil changes. You want a $20 oil change?
Let me see if I can mute. I don't know if I can mute. Kind of echoing. Can you guys hear my mute? So like I said, when you guys hopped on, like I'm here to help you guys make money, and I'm here to teach you guys what I have learned in the past 4 years, and there's no reason why you guys should have to go through everything that maybe me and Melissa have went through. Like, we've been in the business long enough, so like, why not just get down to the real stuff and teach you guys exactly how you need to make money. And like I said, maybe after watching this video, you're like, oh, you know, like, I don't know if this is for me, but really, you guys, it's for anybody that's willing to try. And that's what I want you guys to know, is that I've been in this business 4 years, and what I know now scares me because I know where we can all get. It literally, I'm like, oh my, sorry, somebody was calling me. It scares me because I know what this can do for you guys. That's why it doesn't scare me like in a bad way. It just like, it makes me feel like, oh my God, this is real. Like, I've never felt like that before until this year. This year has really been like a life-changing year for me, because I have seen so many people become, like, in 1 year, like, their life is completely different. And I know that can be anybody on my team and anybody on Melissa's team. Like, next year, if you're working as hard as you're working now, next year your life is going to be completely different, you guys. Like, not just like a little bit different, like really different. And that's why I'm like so pumped more than ever, because I know what this business can do for you guys. So anyways, I did have a Zoom Tuesday night, and I kind of shared with you guys some things I learned at this networking event I went to in Vegas. And you guys, I was hanging out with millionaires, and it like opened my eyes to what every single person can have if they really want it. And so I decided, like, I'm just going to come on here and be real with you guys and teach you guys how to go Ruby like crazy fast if you're ready. Because I know every single one of you joined to make money, whether you want to go Ruby or Emerald or Diamond. Honestly, you can go Diamond in a month with the new way we can build. But, you know, just to start off simple would be Ruby. So as we all know, Ruby takes 3 people, okay? And if you have those 3 people now, even if you have one that maybe is not doing anything, that doesn't matter. Doesn't have to slow you down. You know, eventually you can find a new person and put them there, but I never let people that quit slow me down, because that's their loss. That's not your loss. That's their loss. So when you see it like that, then you realize, like, why would you be missing out if someone quits? They're missing out because there's so many other people that are going to want this. So as you climb the ranks, you're going to go Diamond, you're going to chart double, you might even chart triple, like how close I am right now to chart a triple. It's crazy. And then you realize, like, the people that quit never affected me. You know what I mean? Like, the people that are here are the ones that we're going to just change our lives together, and we're going to, you know, grow together. I don't even remember the people that quit. I could care less. That's their loss. I want them to do this with me, but I can't force them. So I'm just telling you guys that now, because people are going to quit, and people are going to say no, and people are going to stop, and people are going to get frustrated and maybe not even do the business like they had promised you. But that doesn't mean that you won't be successful. And I want to tell you guys that right off the bat, especially if you're new. So, you know, you're going to get a lot of no's. You're going to get people maybe even blocking you. Like, I had this girl a day ago, she gave me all her information, like all the way down to her credit card. And then she blocked me. And so I didn't know, like, should I run her card or not? Because that's kind of weird. You know, after she blocked me, I don't want to, like, just run her credit card. So I honestly found her on Facebook, and I messaged her, and I said, I'm not here to steal your information or make you do something you don't want to do. You gave me your information, and I just want to let you know that I'm not going to put your order in. And if you do want to order, you can go with someone else. Because I want her to see that, like, I'm not playing little games. Like, I don't know why she blocked me. I don't know if she got uncomfortable or what, but it was just really weird. So I'm just telling you guys, like, weird stuff is going to happen. Like, all the way down to somebody giving you their freaking address and then they block you. So she never messaged me back. Maybe something just happened and I don't know, but I can't run her card after she blocked me. Anyways, that just goes to show that that's not going to stop me. That's not going to make me feel like, oh, wow, I'm going to get people give me their information and then I'm going to just waste my time. No. So, okay, let's get down to just building a Ruby, like super fast, like this week. Like any of you, we have 1 week left in the month. I don't care if you don't have one customer. You can go Ruby this week. So how are you going to do that? You're going to find 3 friends. You're going to make a list right now, right after we get off the Zoom or while we're on this Zoom. Start making a list of people, okay? And you're going to call every single one of them. If that makes you uncomfortable, text them. And you're going to say, hey, look, I just joined this company, or maybe I've been in this company for a few weeks, or maybe I've been in this company a few years. Anali. You're going to message everybody you know, and you're going to say, look, I have this amazing opportunity. Okay. That's what you're going to say. You're going to say, I have this amazing opportunity and I can help you make money from home. I don't know if that's for you. I don't know. If it's not, it's okay. Just say that straight up. People want to be a part of something when they know that you are real about it. Okay. And that's what I learned at this event in Vegas. These people are real. They tell you, you got to pay me $12,000 to join my business. How many of you would have joined? Zero, right? Because I would have been like, hell no, I ain't giving you $12,000. But these people don't care. You want to know why? Because they know what they have to offer. We know what we have to offer, and it's $20 right now. So why are we not calling like the neighbors? That's how I feel. Like I'm about to go walk this block with Destiny and knock on every door. We have an opportunity to change lives and make people as much money as they want for $20, you guys. And there's people paying these millionaires in Vegas $12,000 to join their company and to learn from them. Okay, that was a huge aha moment for me. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a list, and you're going to call all these people, and you're just going to say, either call them or text them and just say, if it's not for you, it's okay. But I want to make sure that I let you know, because I don't want to regret not telling you when I'm making however much money. Just put your dream out there to them. Be like, when I'm making $20,000 a month, I don't want you to say, I didn't tell you. I want you to know that I'm going to make a lot of money in this company, and I want you to be a part of it with me. If they're your family, if they're not, if they're like somebody you barely know, then you could say, hey, like, you know, I've been watching you. I think you would be great at what I do. Would you consider hearing about it? That's all you're going to say. They're either going to say yes or no. For the ones that say no, just say, okay, thank you, whatever, have a great day. But for the ones that say yes, you're going to just share how simple it is we make money in this business. You're going to say, how much money do you want to make? And if they say, like, how much extra money would help your family? I guess start with that. If they say $500, then you tell them about Ruby. If they say 1,000, you tell them about Emerald. If they say 10,000, you tell them about Diamond. That's how real we're going to be, okay? Once you have those 3 people, because that's all you need to go Ruby this week, once your chart is filled with 3 people, and if you already have 3 people, I'm going to challenge you to take it to the next level. If you're charted Emerald, chart Diamond with this strategy. As soon as you have that chart filled, what you're going to do is you're going to find your favorite products. You're going to go on the website and say, okay, coffee is my favorite. I'm going to pretend like I'm on Ali. Coffee is my favorite. The shake is my favorite. And I'm trying to remember the other one that would be your favorite. Greens, chocolate greens. Okay, let's just say those are your 3 favorite. And you're going to write down the BV for those. So coffee, chocolate greens, and shake. You're going to figure out the BV, okay? For each person on your team, let's say that's 100 BV. So then you know every distributor that you have on your chart needs 4 customers with those products. That's it. Because that would make them 400 legs, okay? You gotta go Ruby at the end of this week, Anali, doing that. So 3 people, each of them with 4 customers with your favorite products. Now, if they want to switch it up and get a different product, whatever, but you're going to tell them about those 3 products. You're not going to say, well, I have coffee. You're going to say, this is the products I love once you start talking to customers. I love the shake, I love the coffee, and I love the chocolate greens. And you could even throw in the extra discount if you want. If they're kind of like, oh, well, I don't know. Be like, I'll give you an extra 20% off with the code that I have only available today. That has been working wonders for me. That LiveFit20 code. Anytime they order more than 2 products, I tell them, like, if you order 1 more product, I'll throw in an extra discount. They're like, oh, okay. And then I tell them that they're going to see the bundle, the coffee and the chocolate greens. So now you're probably wondering, okay, so I get 3 people that I know to join my team. I give them the information on how much money they want to make. And then you have to get customers, right, for each one. So you're going to help them do the same thing you just did. You're not just going to sign up 3 people. You're going to say, okay, look, make a list and call these people or text them and tell them the opportunity that you have. If they're scared to do that, they're not meant to be on this team, you guys. Honestly, I'm not even going to waste my time anymore with people. If they tell me like, no, well, I'm too scared. Like, I don't want to message them. I don't want to message people. I'll just be like, okay. Then let me know when you're ready to message people. That's how real I'm going to be with people. Let me know when you're ready to just share it. If you don't want to message people, that's fine. When can you post about it? Like, they have to want to do something, you know? If they just join your team and they don't want to do nothing, it's like you're wasting your time and you're like literally going to drown yourself. Because I have done that. Like, I've had people join and I'm like, okay, girl, post this. And then I'm like, crickets. Did you make that post? Oh no, I'll do it today. hello, like that's why I gave you the post, because I know it's going to get you people interested, and if it does, it's going to get people watching you. So there's a strategy to this. If you're posting every single day, I know that after the end of that week, somebody's going to say, what are you doing? Like, what the hell's that coffee you're posting about every day? Somebody is. That's the point of posting every day. Even if it feels like, oh, it feels like nobody's commenting, nobody's watching. No, everybody's watching. More people are watching than you think. So that's why you have to keep posting. And if you're using Instagram, and if you're not, you need to get on Instagram, because you guys, Instagram is way better than Facebook. You'll get way more customers and way more leads. Like I'm talking about, like if I had time and energy, like I told my husband, if you could just sit at home and just do everything, I could probably sign up like 100 people a day. But that would be me just like on my phone and on the computer, not living. Like I need him to feed me and everything. I know I could do that, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to like drain myself. I can sign up. I was thinking today, like I could literally sign up one distributor, one customer a day. Like, why am I not doing that? Because I'm taking it slow. I'm just like, oh, okay, like, but I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to take it slow. Like I'm going to get one distributor, one customer a day. That's my new goal. At the end of that month, that's 30 customers and 30 distributors. And if I don't get a distributor and a customer that day, I'm bringing it over to the next day. So I'm going to challenge myself to get 2 in that day if I miss a day. So my goal is every day. And any of you guys can do that. Like I said, I've been in this business for a while to where you guys don't have to make the mistakes I've made. I can tell you guys what not to do. And that would be, don't sit around and watch. Don't sit around and watch people all day, because that's what I did in the beginning of my business. I watched Jade Hooper. I watched every top leader make so much money because I needed to watch her all day to learn. No, you don't. Jade Hooper's not sitting there watching someone else. She's talking to people. She's not sitting there like, oh, I'm just going to go watch Denise's videos all day and see if I can get a customer that way. That's not going to get you a customer. Yes, those videos help when you're new, but after a while, you just have to kind of do it instead of just watch. Okay, so we figured out how we're going to get the distributors on a chart. After you figure out your BV for your favorite products, you're going to figure out how many customers with your favorite products does it take to get them to a 400 leg. And you're going to start with one person at a time. That means you're going to be helping your team that just comes in. That means you're going to be earning the shopping spree like this, and they're going to be fast start qualified like this. And what that's going to do is they're going to be excited. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, you just made $100, or you just earned $100 shopping spree. Those people are going to be here to stay if they're getting fast results, because we all want fast results. So why not make sure our team is getting fast results? And that's why I'm being real with you guys on this Zoom, because I want you guys to get fast results. I want you guys to know this is real. I want you guys to get $1,000 bonuses every Friday, like I have the past 2 weeks. So after you figure out your BV, then obviously you're going to tell your team the same thing that I just taught you guys. Make a list, get 3 people on your chart, number 1, and then get your 4 customers for your shopping spree. But that's kind of work together, because you're going to be giving them customers too, because you're going Ruby this week. Everybody on the Zoom needs to go Ruby this week, like if you're not Ruby. And I'm saying that because I know you guys can with this. Like, I'm serious. You guys so can. If they're doing that and you're doing that, that's double. Then you don't even have to get 4 customers for each one. Even if they just get 2 customers and you get 2, that's 400 like in one day. And you'll go Ruby at the end of the week. This is going to include you either going live or making a video. If you're too shy to go live, just make a video. Jen got her products today. Jen, go live. No, you don't have to go live, but make a video and just be like, oh my gosh, I got my products. And just like make a quick video, like 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes. Just like show the products and then just post it. Be like, I'm so excited. Either make a video or go live. Oh my gosh, my dog. Star, come here. Either make a video or go live every day for the rest of the week until the month ends. And along with that, you're going to make a poll every day. I don't even care if you don't post, but you have to make polls, because polls is where I get most of my customers. So make a poll every day on social media, on Facebook and Instagram. And if you don't know how to make a poll, you guys can go screenshot mine and just copy the same exact poll, because I'm going to do it too. Screenshot it. All you're going to have to do is make sure you put the little yes and no on your own, like put it over mine. That way it doesn't, people are not clicking nothing. So that can be like super simple. And then everybody that votes, you're going to message. And those are going to be your 4 customers for each person. Does that sound simple enough, or what? Does that sound... I think it sounds so simple. And the fact that we can make it that simple in like a week, and we can like literally go Ruby in a week, that's crazy, because that means that everybody on my team can make $500 their first couple days, you know, first couple weeks of being in the business. And that's what I want. I want everybody to go Ruby the first week. So my goal from now on is everybody that joins my team, they have to go Ruby that week. And I know some of you have already been in a few weeks or a few months. That doesn't matter. You guys can still go Ruby in a week. If anything, you have more experience now on polls and all of that. So you guys, it's so simple. It's like ridiculously simple. I feel like sometimes we make it harder than it is. And me too. Like, I've made this business harder than it needs to be the past 4 years. And I've watched other leaders and I'm like, why did they go diamond in like a month? Or why are they triple already? Like, why am I not? You know, like, that's because I was making it difficult. But now that I know how simple it is, like, that's all I'm doing. Polls, making a list, talking to people, and making sure every person that joins my team goes Ruby in a week. That's my goal. And getting one customer and one distributor a day. Melissa, do you want to add anything on how to go Ruby?
Yes, I actually want to add a lot. Everything you're saying is super simplified, and the reality is at this time of year, they give us these bonuses because they know the momentum that our company has at this time of the year, because everybody's going on spring break, everybody's planning their family vacation, everybody's going to take trips. Guess what they need? They need our products, because they need to be confident in shorts and tank tops and bathing suits. And they want to feel good and confident, and we have amazing things to offer them. So I know we have a lot of yellows on our team, okay? And yellows are very thoughtful, and they like to make people feel good. So for the yellows on here that are maybe a little bit shy, we need to upsell. We all know that our products are amazing, but we also know that our products are even more amazing when you put 2 or 3 of them together, especially when somebody has a weight loss goal of 20 or 50 pounds. They're not going to reach that goal in a month. They're going to reach that goal in 90 days, because we want them to do it healthy, and we want them to do it at a pace that their body is not going to bounce back, but maintain that weight loss. And also, there's a lot of people that want their skin looking good on the beach, less cellulite. They want to tighten up that skin. And we know that 4 wraps are great, but if you add defining gel to that, your results are going to be out of this world. So don't be afraid to give people a customized package of what they need. At the end of the day, we're paid to solve people's problems. We're professional problem solvers. I don't know whose baby that is, but they're adorable. So I was watching this video that Ashley Mayfield did with, I think, 3 or 4 other presidentials, and they were talking about upselling. The video is like an hour long. Please don't waste your time watching the video, because that's just wasteful time right now at the end of the month. I'm just going to give you the cliff notes. They all did it in a different way, but basically what they did was they posted or did a poll or asked people to host a post for them to get people's attention. Once they got into the conversation, and it didn't matter what the product was, once they got into the conversation with whoever, hair, skin, for some people, for some of those leaders, it was hair, skin, nails, post to post. For some of them, it was the cleanse. For some of them, it was TFX. So the whole point was, once they got into the conversation with the potential, they asked them questions. Okay, so you want to grow out your hair. So tell me, like, what your hair is like. How long do you want your hair? Could you use something that would help your skin too? Do you need more energy? Like, if you're talking to moms, okay, the reality is we need a lot of help in our life every single day. I can tell you right now, like 5 products I use every single day. Confianza, I cannot live without. I have a toddler. She jumps off of things. I turn around. She's got like half the room is a mess. Like, I need that every single day. Yesterday I took 4, okay? Because I had a very horrible phone call. I took 4 Confianza. So like, I can't live without Confianza, and I can't live without hair, skin, nails, because after you have a baby, let's just face it, like, things happen to your hair. It's not the same. So if moms are following you, even if they don't need to lose weight, like those are two things they need in their life. And they might need keto energy too, because they can't keep up with their kids or they're not getting enough sleep. So, or what was the other one? Keto coffee. If they're coffee drinkers, they need that. So, don't be afraid to offer them a customized package, because in the end, we know our products work the best together. And one of them, I have to just tell you her whole step-by-step process is she was doing host post for TFX, and then Ashley Mayfield stopped her in the middle of her explanation because somebody commented in the comments, but it's on back order, and she was like, okay, let's just fix our mindset about back order. Okay, back order is a good problem to have. It means your company is selling the product like hotcakes and people want it. Guess what happens when people can't get something that they want? They want it more. They order more of it. That's what they do. When the iPhone comes out, do you think people are upset because they have to be on a pre-order list and they don't get their iPhone right away? No, they're happy because they know they're going to get their iPhone and that they don't have to stand in line for 8 hours to get their iPhone. They know that's done and it's on its way, and they don't really care how long it's going to take because they know that they got the phone they want. So you have to think of TFX as the same thing. It is an amazing opportunity to upsell, because you can tell, you don't have to tell them right away, like, oh, you have to wait 4 to 6 weeks to get it. I'm so sorry. No, stop apologizing. Just stop apologizing. We have amazing products. And just tell them, you know what? This product is so popular. It's like the iPhone. People are waiting 4 weeks to get it. But since you're going to be waiting, let me offer you our full, she was calling it a TFX package. Let me offer you our full package, and you can get started on 2 other products while you're waiting for this one, and you're going to be getting results. So what she does is she offers the TFX off the bat, the host posts for TFX, and then she says, this product is amazing. She does not tell them for 1 minute that it's $36. She sells the entire package together and says it's $97. So she does the cleanse, the fat fighter, and the TFX, which I think is brilliant, because the reality is if somebody's losing weight and they don't know where to start, those are 3 amazing products, because they're going to give them results right away. We all know after the 2nd day of the cleanse, we're going to see a big difference. So it's going to set them up to detox. And then at the end, you can ask them if they want greens with that, because they can continue the detox for 30 more days. Do you guys understand how much BV that is? That's like over 100 BV right there. That's like, okay, so if they do, and this is what's going to get you your promotion. If they do the cleanse and TFX and Fat Fighter, that's 91 BV. If they add greens to it, that's 121 BV. You're going to be knocking out 400 boxes like in a day. If you're, and think about this, you don't have to enroll 50, 100 customers. You only have to enroll 4. That's it. You know, and you don't have to be the only one doing it, because if you are structured for Ruby, there's 4 of you doing it. So there's no reason why you can't hit that promotion if you have 10 more days to do it. I mean, look at the math, okay? If you're talking to people about this, I'm all about the numbers. Sorry, guys, my green's going to come out. But, all right, we have, what, 10 days left in the month? Today's the 21st. Okay, so we have 10 days left in the month. To go Ruby, you need volume of 2,000. Divide that by 10 days. That means you need 200 BV a day. There's 4 people on your team when you have a Ruby. So divide that by 4 people. That's 50 BV a day. So even if you sell one of these TFX packages, you're well over the volume you need to end the month if everybody's doing that every day. You'll probably hit the promotion before the month ends. You won't even have to be working on the last day of the month. It will be done.
Another thing too that has helped me real quick is, like, I know every single one of you have people you've been talking to. So go back to those people and finish off like your conversation. Like, go back and say, hey girl, are you still interested? And they say yes, and be like, cool, what products do you want to use? Or what results do you want before summer? And they're going to say, oh, I want to lose 10 pounds. You're going to say, cool. Like, you're not going to leave that conversation until you have a date or you have okay, here's my credit card. And I've noticed that has helped me a lot, because sometimes we jump from conversation to conversation. Like, I'm talking to 20 girls right now on Instagram and then 15 on Facebook, but I'm not finishing the conversation because I'm jumping from conversation to conversation, right? So what I'm focusing on now is making sure I'm finishing with Sarah. What does Sarah want, and when is Sarah signing up? And I won't move from Sarah until I'm done with Sarah. And then when I'm done with Sarah and she gives me a date or she gives me her credit card, then I'm moving on to Jen or whoever else is on my list. I know that some people can talk to a million people at once. I do that every day. And then I'm like, okay, but I'm not sealing the deal. And the most important part is to seal the deal or get a date. So if you guys are talking to a bunch of people, you know, you have, if you know, you've been in the business a little while, you probably have a huge list. Go through and go back and just say, hey, I don't know if you're so interested, but I had some spots open up, and just start the conversation. And don't leave the conversation until they tell you a date, or, you know, like I said, they give you their info. And a lot of other things, another thing you guys can do too is, people don't really know this. It's kind of like you're being, you know, you're telling them, hey, look, I can take your information now and hold your spot. I do that a lot. Obviously, I'm a trustworthy person. I make sure their information is safe. So if you do this, don't just like leave people's information laying around. But if they don't get paid till the 15th of next month, they say, hey, look, I can hold your spot. Give me your credit card, and then I'll follow up with you on the 15th, and I'll just let you know that I put your order in. And most people will tell me, yeah. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but a lot of the times I have people like pending, and that's because I know I'm going to need a customer next month anyway. So why not just say, I'm going to put you in the system now. They don't know that you're not, and it's not going to run till the 15th of next month. But really, it's you have their information put away nice and safe. And then when I sign them up, I make sure to, you know, shred it up or whatever. And a lot of people, if you guys are going live every day, that's another thing, is people trust you and they know that you're a real person. You're not just like some random person getting their info. They're like, okay, this girl has been doing this a while. Like, you know, they learn to trust you because they see your normal life and they see what you're doing. That's another thing about going live. So that's another thing you guys can add, but just make sure you're finishing off your conversations with each person. Don't leave it until they tell you a date. Okay, don't leave it until they give you information, because I have gone back to my messages and done that, and I'm like, crap, like that girl was so ready to sign up, and then I just like forgot about her. And then they're like not wanting to buy anymore because it's like you left them hanging or whatever, you know, or they bought from someone else. Like, there's so many times that I go back and the girl's like, okay, I'm ready. And then I didn't even like get back to her. And I'm like, 5 years later, hey, are you still interested? Now it's awkward. And they're like, oh yeah, but you never messaged me back. So I ordered from one of my friends. And that's like, oh, like I get so mad at myself. And that's because I didn't finish the conversation. So make sure you guys are doing that.
And let me just add something to that, because I know we have a lot of yellows on our team. You have to pull the trigger and ask, because I'm going to give you this scenario just so you can have some perspective. When you go to the mall and you have $50 in your pocket and you're ready to buy something, do you want to wait until next week? No, you don't. You're going to go to the mall and you're going to go buy a pair of boots or whatever you're looking for. You may just buy a pair of boots you don't even like that much because you went in there on a mission to buy a pair of boots. So you're ready to buy something. So when somebody is excited and they're asking you and they're telling you like, I want to lose 20 pounds, like, don't be afraid to ask them, okay, can we get you started today? If they say, no, I can't, you know, I have to wait until payday, and you haven't talked about prices yet, then follow up with them on payday, but ask them what day that is. Like, I pin them down to like an hour. Like, seriously, if they tell me, no, today I can't, I have to wait until Friday. Okay, Friday, great. What time are you off of work? I'll call you. Like, I'm not going to chance that they're not going to see my message. Forget that. Like, get them off of Facebook. Get them off of Instagram. Pick up the phone and call them. It's not hard. I know it's terrifying because some of you are like millennials and you hate using the phone, and I don't understand that because I'm not of that generation. Okay, like I 100% rather just put raps on people all day and make $500 in my pocket. Like, this social media nonsense of like messaging people 500 times, it drives me crazy. Get me on the phone. Let's get on the phone. On the phone, I can figure out what you need in your life in 10 minutes and we can get you started. So when they're ready to buy something, like, don't wait or be like, oh, I'll message them next week, or oh, I'll message them tomorrow. I'll message them on follow-up Friday. No, like, if you just talked about it, message them the next day if they blow you off. You know, it's you're holding your future in the palm of your hands, and you literally can have any life you want in the next 90 days. And Ruby is just the first step of getting you there. Just the first. When you go Ruby, like, you're just tasting that you can make money in this business. You're just tasting it. But you don't really understand the gravity of how much money you can make in this business as a Ruby. I mean, don't get me wrong. You can make a lot of money as a Ruby. Like, you can make full-time income. You can make diamond income as a Ruby if you have high enough volume. But do you really want to limit yourself to just that? I mean, you really can have any life that you want to. So I challenge you guys to dream bigger. I challenge you to believe in yourself. I challenge you to believe that there's people out there that need this opportunity, and it's only $20. Like, it's not like we're trying to sell them Fit 30 packages and then be like, well, you're going to pay the same price, so you might as well start the business. No, it's $20. Like, they spent $20 on nonsense today. We all do it. So yeah, there's no reason to not be charted for Ruby this month. And if you are charted for Ruby, like Taina said, take it a step further and chart yourself for the next promotion, because why not? We have $20. If you still have codes, use them. For the love of God, use them. Or give them to your team to use. Like, make sure they get used. You know, and when you're working with the team, you may not be bringing in all the distributors. You may just be bringing in one or two, but if everybody else does the same thing, you could easily be charted for emeralds by the end of this month.
And another huge thing is, too, if you're bringing people in, please don't just leave them hanging. Like, I'm working on this, too. Like, get on. I keep getting a call from my daughter's school. I think it's an emergency. Get on the phone with your new people. Connect with them. That's something I learned from Denise, and she told me. She's like, why do you feel like you have people coming in and not doing anything? Are you connecting with them? Are you getting to know the people that you're bringing into your business, or are you just bringing people in? So, you know, I try to get on Zoom with you guys or whatever I can. This month and last month, I probably brought in the most distributors I have in like the past year. So that's why it's been a little bit harder to connect with everybody. But my goal is to get on the phone, get to know you. You don't have to talk about it works. Like, you can call your new distributor and be like, how are you? Like, tell me about you. Like, how many kids do you have? What do you do? Like, that is going to be way more valuable to your new person than like you talking about the business. And then you could say, you know, these are your first steps. And that's it. You have to make a connection with your team. Even if they say they just sign up for the products, get on the phone with them, say like, okay, could you have time to chat, like, you know, in a few days or today? Ask them what their goals are, and those connections are going to be like so valuable. They're going to want to do this with you even more. So, and like, you know, like Melissa, she's really good at connecting, and like all her team is here, not only because they want to do this, but because they have a connection with her. Like, I noticed that, you know, so I want to have the same connections with my team. And I want them to know that I'm not just here just to like, for them to be a part of my team. I'm here to also be their friend and to, you know, so we can all change our lives together. So please connect with your team. I've seen like a lot of people sign up that I didn't sign up, and I message them and I'm just like, hey girl, like, I'm Taina. I'm like, you know, whoever's leader, whatever. And they're like, oh, I haven't even talked to her like since she signed me up. Like, I don't know what to do. And that just makes me sad, because I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I don't want them to get that impression of us, like not wanting to help them. I know some of you are new and you might not know what to do to help your new people, but if you don't know what to do, get them in a chat with your upline. And that's what I do. I get everybody in a chat with Ashley. That way, if I can't answer their questions, or if I'm busy, or if I have too many distributors I'm bringing in, at least I know that she's there. And if they have a question, they're not going to feel like left alone, if that makes sense. So I'm going to call my daughter's school back because they are like blowing me up. I don't know what's going on, but I hope the Zoom helped, and I hope you guys all have a great day, and thanks for getting on here.
Bye, Melissa.